All right, welcome to the Headlinesman. I want to start out with saying where we were this week and where we're going this upcoming week. So on Thursday night, we checked out Alta at Corner Canyon. That was a great game. We have a video already posted on that game, so please check it out. Friday night, which is the game we're going to talk about in this video, we were at Summit Academy as they were taking on Juan Diego. Now these are two teams that, since I did my preview early on in the season, I wanted to see play in person so I could see how good they were. I'd heard great things about both teams, and so we're going to dive into the game and give you an idea of what to look for as we head into the 3A state playoffs. Now, where we're going this week. I've only got one game that I plan on being at, and that's Friday as East takes on Copper Hills. I've wanted to see East play since the beginning of the year, and so I'm finally going to get that opportunity Friday night. I look forward to seeing some of the best players on their team, as they are some of the best players in the state in my opinion. So it'll be good to see what they have to offer. Now, back to South Summit Juan Diego. Let's take a look at those clips. All right, let's talk about Summit Academy. The first point I want to make with them is they've got a young, talented wide receiver by the name of Colin Dodge. He's a sophomore, and he had a great game the other night. He had 3 touchdown catches. I look forward to him being a guy who we talk about the next couple of years, especially as we look at those teams who can win a 3A state championship this year, next year, and possibly the year after that. So look for him as he leads his team into the 3A state playoff. All right, the second point with Summit Academy is that they are a very good defensive football team. They did a great job limiting the plays of Hunter Easterly and some of the other running backs for Juan Diego. They really made it so Juan Diego had to earn every yard and every point that they got. When we look at Summit Academy, they are very good defensively. That will be the key as they move into the 3A playoffs. That'll be the key as they play teams like Grantsville, like Morgan, as they move into that playoff. All right, on to Juan Diego. So with Juan Diego, my question for them is, can Hunter Easterly carry the load to the point where they can beat some of the best teams at the 3A classification. Based on what I saw on Friday night, I am questioning that now. At the beginning of the year, I really believed that they would be able to run the football, just pound it down people's throats. And watching how they played Friday night, I'm worried that they don't have a second weapon out there. I know at the beginning of the year we talked about Tristan Tonozzi. I didn't see him play, so I don't know if he was injured or what happened to him. But last year he had a great season for them, and I thought that they'd have this 1-2 punch, and that just didn't seem to be the case. So I'm a little worried that Juan Diego may not have the firepower to compete with some of those best teams at the 3A level. All right, so with Juan Diego, we also have to look at their defense. Their defense has to be better against the pass. There were some big plays made by Summit Academy on very simple pass schemes, very simple pass routes. They just didn't cover very well, and so they need to clean that up, especially heading into the playoffs. The last point with Juan Diego that I wanted to make is, can you throw the ball well enough to get people to not put 8 guys in the box? Serious question. Because again, based on what I saw Friday night, the answer would be no. They did complete a couple passes down the field, but really when it came down to it, they weren't consistent enough at being able to do that to really make people back out of the box. They struggled to run the ball against the Summit Academy defense. That's pretty good. But at the same time, they were able to stop the run because they could commit 7, 8, maybe even 9 guys at times into that box and really make it difficult for Juan Diego. All right, that wraps that up. What to look for this week from a video standpoint. Once the playoff seedings are all set up and ready to go, I'm going to get a video out just breaking down those playoff seedings and showing you what to look for. I also have that recap video from the game Friday night, Copper Hills and East, so look for that. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, turn on the notification bell. That way you can get notifications on all the videos I put out in the future. Again, thank you for the watch. See ya.